Hey folks, I was just surprised that things may have changed differently. Many people are starting to come back in, and I have noticed that during this whole COVID-19 situation, I thought maybe I'd go hang out with a friend or something like that. And possibly some places are starting to reopen, but sometimes things don't go as planned. Especially when there is a COVID-19 situation already going around, and people are usually getting sick, and sometimes most people are usually dying from the COVID-19, and most people suffer having to wear a face mask. It really sucks having to suffer through this situation, and apparently it turns into a big deal, and it just causes a mayhem sometimes, and people just freak out over nothing. And I thought it was just a flu, but apparently it's the COVID-19 coronavirus. And when I was at school a couple months ago, before I graduated, I have noticed it came from China, and specifically I was wiping down some tables, and I was wiping down everything so that way we don't get the COVID-19. So that way we're always keeping our classroom clean. But that was a couple months ago, and so now that I am done with school, I was thinking about maybe getting a job. So this morning I did an interview with Liberty about getting into my own place, and everything went pretty good. There was a lot of questions to ask, though. I mean, seriously. I was so badly wanting to get into my own apartment, and because apparently I am old enough, and pretty soon I would like to maybe get my own license here soon, because if you don't recognize me in the driver's seat, that's just because I just sometimes like to do it for fun most of the time, like 95%, and yeah, this is pretty much what I like to do usually nowadays. Well, maybe not all the time, but sometimes, though. So whenever I get into my own place, I'm gonna take care of almost every single thing in my own apartment, like my clothes, man, I'm not even sure, but I just got done with an interview from Liberty this morning, and everything went pretty good. It's just been one of those days about doing my very best I can just to get ready to live on my own. And sometimes most people have to be, I guess, 21 to be out on their own, but I'm 18. I've been helping my dad a lot lately with the laundry and washing all the dishes. And yes, my dad does so much for me. It just feels good. It feels so good of how he was surprisingly still able to do this much for me. But with his wrist, I'm not sure he can, because my dad had a bone stimulator that heals his bones from that motorcycle wreck that he got into 1 year ago, and I felt bad for him, unfortunately, and so it almost kind of felt like a breakdown that I almost could have had, and so, but I didn't, so that's good. And, And about the YouTube channel named Oh Shiitake Mushrooms, I was reacting to that video where a kid named Leland obviously fired an illegal firework and then caused a wildfire, and I was just like, are you serious? Like, I'm not trying to make like a bullying, cyberbully video about Oh Shiitake mushrooms. It's just something that I was reacting to last time, that's all. So that's all I was doing. But still, I was reacting to this Oh Shiitake mushrooms video from both YouTube and Storyfire, about this kid named Leland, who obviously, I heard that he started an illegal firework and then caused a wildfire, and then the whole entire neighborhood had to get evacuated. And so, like, I saw that video and many people didn't even like it, and so I am also a new fan of the Oh Shiitake Mushrooms channel, and better yet, I sometimes like it. I like it pretty decent, but just without the uncensored ones, because it's just not necessary. And I'm also trying to be a Christian, so that's why I don't go watching the uncensored ones. No, that's not true. It's also unfair to the family-friendly content, and like, it's literally unfair to family-friendly, and so that's why I just watch it without the censored, without the bad words, and like with a censored thing on there, so that way nobody hears the swear words, just to like cover them, simply without a beep sound, maybe just to still censor it. And so since I am the new fan of the Oh Shiitake Mushrooms channel, I was thinking about maybe writing a letter to them in the future, because Utah is specifically right next to Idaho. I just found out it was like 7 to 8 hours away, and I was shocked. There is a YouTuber that lives in a state that's like very closely 8 hours close to Idaho, and when I looked it up on my Google Maps page, and apparently, well, hey, like I said, I am the first official fan of the Oh Shiitake Mushrooms channel. Like, I am the new Oh Shiitake Mushrooms fan. In the future, for future references, I was also thinking about writing a letter to them saying how good your video looks, or maybe simply say your videos are just your videos are amazing, and or I'll say you do good videos, or maybe I could just say that you do so awesome in one of your videos, and just to tell them that I am your first fan, well, new fan of the Oh Shiitake Mushrooms, one of the new Oh Shiitake Mushrooms fans, I should say. And although some videos could be kind of like disturbing with the censored words, I mean, the uncensored ones could be disturbing, but I'm not trying to make fun of them or judge them or anything like that. That's not true. I mean, their videos are pretty good, you know. Oh Shiitake's Mushrooms videos are pretty good, and so I'm like, they do these skits pretty well, and this is also hilarious that there was 1,000 butts printed in his bedroom, and 1,000 butts video printed in the bedroom, and I actually kind of liked it. It was hilarious, for this kid temper tantrum named Leland to get his parents back for revenge. Although it wasn't such a good idea, though, probably not. But so And I would also like to give a shout out to Shiitake mushrooms. They've been making videos for years, and so, and also the Shiitake mushrooms Zoom online class trolling videos, and I was not so sure about one of them, because if I go to Storyfire and I just click on the uncensored ones, it'd be horrible. So, and that would be not good at all. But without seeing the uncensored content, and everything's gonna be just fine. I mean, I literally see nothing with the none uncensored Shiitake mushrooms videos, and so also, if you guys are fans of Shiitake mushrooms, then give a shout out to Shiitake mushrooms, subscribe to their channel, and leave a comment down below. And also, I did notice there were some Shiitake mushrooms shirts in their Shiitake mushrooms merchandise. You can click on it, the link's in the description. And also, subscribe to my channel, and also don't forget to like and subscribe to Shiitake mushrooms channel for the following, because I apparently just became one of the new Shiitake mushroom fans on YouTube, and they live in West Valley, Utah. I just found out. And Utah is like, from Idaho to Utah, it takes 7 to 8 hours, you know, and so yeah, subscribe to Shiitake mushrooms and subscribe to my channel. And that's it for today, you guys. There's nothing else. And also, more logos are coming up to my channel. Click on that as well, so I can make it 3 followings: the Shiitake mushrooms channel, the CDW logos channel, and my channel. So thanks guys for watching, and hope you like this video, and also talk to you guys later.